Okay, now I got to spend some time on the Galaxy S25 Ultra, and here is my initial impressions. Now, I will be talking about some very important aspects which you would definitely want to know, and this is not a review as such. The review video will be posted probably in a couple of weeks from now, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. Now, before we go ahead, a big shout out to our today's video sponsor, Auto Pro X. They offer an amazing device for Samsung Galaxy phones. It's a very interesting one. I will be talking about that in a bit, so keep watching the video. Now, the moment I took this phone in my hands, I really felt good about this because the phone is slightly lighter than the predecessors, which makes it very comfortable to use it. The weight is very well balanced, and this time around we have got these curved edges, and that makes it very comfortable to hold the phone as well. Even with the case on it, the phone will be very comfortable to hold compared to the predecessors. You see, the Ultra series is always big and chunky, and it is not for everyone. If you have got a small hands, it's very difficult to handle the phone in just one hand. You definitely have to use both the hands. Even with both the hands, sometimes for some people it may be very uncomfortable to use. However, this time around, because the S25 Ultra is slightly thinner and lighter, it makes the phone very comfortable to use, which is the first big upgrade I would say on this phone. And yeah, we do have these flat edges this time with this titanium frame, which was not the case in the previous models. Samsung has been getting rid of this design, and this time they have provided flat screen in the front and the flat back and the flat edges, which makes it more boxier. With that round edge this time, Samsung has really changed the game when it comes to the design. Now, I do not want to compare this design with the S24 Ultras or the predecessors designs, because this is purely subjective. You may be in love with those designs and you may not like the current design of the S25 Ultra. That is completely up to you. But if you ask me, I would say I love both these designs. One is more comfortable to hold, and the other one is the classic design, which I still love. That was about the design, which is a major upgrade this time around. Now let's talk about this S Pen. There is a lot going on the S Pen this time because Samsung has removed the Bluetooth support on the S Pen on the S25 Ultra. But does that really matter to you? That's the question. Some of you guys have been saying that because they have removed this Bluetooth support, you do not want to go for this phone. And some of you guys are okay with it. And if you ask me, I'm completely fine with it because I don't use these air gestures. I don't really keep the phone away and hold the S Pen in my hand and try to do this. I don't really do it. And as far as taking the picture is concerned, we don't really need S Pen to take the selfie by keeping the phone away. We can just do a hand gesture. We can just wave at the camera. The camera will recognize it. Even if you have kept the phone away, it will be able to recognize it, and you will be able to take your selfies without the S Pen. So I mainly used S Pen for that purpose. Now the alternative is just waving your hands at the screen. That has been always there. So I think you'll be able to live with it without the Bluetooth support on the S Pen. That is my opinion. But if you have any specific use case scenarios, do let me know in the comment section. Let's discuss over that. And I also heard that if you want to buy the Bluetooth supported S Pen separately, you will be able to order it online. Maybe this is available in some of the regions. I'm not very sure about that. Let's explore that, and I will keep you guys posted about this. Now the point here is, does removing the Bluetooth support from the S Pen has really helped Samsung to accommodate something else on the phone? That is something we need to check. If it's just a business decision, then that is not good because if Samsung wants to sell the S Pen separately with the Bluetooth support, we will have to separately buy it, spending some extra amount of money. We are already spending a lot of money on the Galaxy S25 Ultra, and we are buying these kind of devices because it's a complete package. It has been always a complete package all this while, but removing this Bluetooth support could be a deciding factor for a few of you out there. So let me know, what do you think about this? Now, let's talk about the biggest upgrade that we have this time on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. That is the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset, which is made for Galaxy. Now, I didn't really get enough time to test the performance here, but what we have seen and what we have heard about this particular chipset is, of course, this is the best chipset out there. And this is the only chip which has come close to Apple's Bionic chips this time. And this chip is also focused on the AI processing, so this would be able to handle it better. And it is also expected to improve the efficiency in terms of battery performance. I will be sharing the battery test results very soon once I get my unit in my hands. So stay tuned for the battery performance results as well. And maybe because of this chipset, the phone really feels very smooth. The UI is very responsive. I tried using both the S24 Ultra and the S25 Ultra together at the same time, and I really felt the S25 Ultra's UI felt very smooth. Maybe this is because of the chipset, or maybe because of the One UI 7 stable version that we have on the S25 Ultra. I will keep you guys posted about this very soon. But definitely this chipset is a big upgrade, and it is going to make a lot of difference when it comes to performance. Next, the one important area where we did not see any upgrade is the battery size. We still have a 5000 mAh battery with the same old technology. And Samsung claims that there is 1 additional hour of battery life you will get when you watch the media. So let's wait and see how the battery is performing on this device. So far it seems pretty good, but it would have been really good to have a slightly bigger battery on this phone. Let's see, maybe on the next generation we would be getting a slightly bigger battery. Let's wait and see that. Next, the cameras. This time again, we got the same specifications except for the macro camera, which is 50 megapixels now. We've got the same selfie shooter, and rest of the specifications are more or less the same. And Samsung says the AI is being used here to improve the images and video quality, especially the nightography and the videos in the darkly lit conditions. Definitely there is some minor upgrades here, but nothing major in terms of camera specifications. Now coming to the screen, the display is again almost similar. We just got the same brightness on the S25 Ultra as well, what we had on the S24 Ultra, 2600 nits of brightness. But yeah, we do have the next generation Gorilla Glass on the display front and back. This is again a minor upgrade. We will be getting a better scratch resistance on the device, and we also have an improved anti-reflective screen, which makes it easy to use the devices in brightly lit conditions. So again, there is nothing major in terms of the screen there. Coming to the charging speeds, again we have got 45-watt charging, and we do have the Qi 2 wireless charging, which will support 25 watt this time around. But I'm not a big fan of wireless charging. I do not know whether you guys use wireless charging or not. Drop a comment and let me know. Even though it's a small upgrade, it doesn't really matter to a lot of people out there. What would have really mattered is a faster wired charging. At least a 60 watt or more than 60 watt would have been really cool, but again, there is no major upgrade here. So in terms of hardware, there is a minor spec bump, but nothing major happening here except for the improvements in terms of the design and in terms of the chipset performance. Apart from that, more or less everything is a very minor upgrade. But what Samsung has talked a lot about is the software features this time around, the brand new AI features that might make a big difference for people who are coming to Samsung Galaxy phones. Now, before we go ahead and take a look at all those cool new software features or the AI features, let's talk about today's sponsor, Auto Pro X. Now, Auto Pro X is a very advanced tiny device from Maiden, which enables us to cast the Samsung DeX on the car's infotainment system. And if you have a Samsung Galaxy phone which supports Samsung DeX, then this is a must-have device. All you need to do is just connect this device into your vehicle using the USB Type-C cable. The Auto Pro X connection will be displayed on your screen. Just take out your Samsung Galaxy phone, tap on Samsung DeX to activate it. It will display the Auto Pro X right there. Just tap on it and boom, we have got the Samsung DeX displayed on your infotainment system wirelessly, which is just fantastic. And now the possibilities are unlimited. You will be able to open any applications from your phone on the infotainment system. If you want to watch YouTube, if you want to watch Netflix, Amazon Prime, any contents that you want to watch, you can do that. And if you want to watch some favorite sports, you can do that as well. And not just that, if you want to open any of the PDF files or Word file or any other documents on the infotainment system, you can do that as well, which is fantastic. So definitely this is a great companion while driving. Just make sure you focus on the road while driving. Do not watch contents while you're driving. That's for your family members when you drive, but when you stop by, you will be able to watch everything that you want to watch right on the bigger screen rather than seeing that on your phone. So this is a must-have device if you have a Samsung Galaxy phone. The buying links are in the description. You can go ahead and check it out. Now moving on, let's talk about some amazing software features on the Samsung Galaxy S25 series. Now it looks like Samsung is integrating AI into more or less everything on the device, which is a welcome change, I would say. We have already seen Navbar on One UI 7 on the S24 Ultra. The beta testing is currently going on, and we already know what Navbar is, but that Navbar was just a trailer. Samsung has integrated AI onto this Navbar, and we have got something called Now Brief, which can be accessed right on the lock screen on the Navbar, or you can also tap on the widget on the home screen to access this Navbar. Navbar will give you all the information that you need for your day. If you wake up in the morning, you can just tap on Navbar to check the weather, check the news, check your schedules for the day, check your reminders. All that information that you need will be available right there on the Now Brief. And this is not a gimmick, guys. It is going to be very, very useful having all this information in handy on the lock screen or on the home screen. Just by typing on that, you get to know what you need to do in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. All that info is going to be very, very useful on the Galaxy S25 series. Now, I'm not sure whether Now Brief is coming to the S24 Ultra or the previous generation. It may come, but it may not be immediately. We might have to wait for some time. Let's wait and see. I'll keep you guys posted about the Now Brief. Now, this Now Brief also offers the live sports score on the lock screen itself. More or less all the sports are covered. I will leave a screenshot for you guys to understand which sports are covered. Do go ahead and check that out. If you're interested in IPL, if you're interested in some soccer games, if you're interested in basketball, you name it, everything will be available. All the live scores will be supported on the Now bar. Next, Samsung has improved the sketch to image feature. Again, this could be Samsung's S25 exclusive, or it may come to the predecessors. Let's wait and see. Now, sketch to image doesn't only support the drawings, it also supports the text, and you will be able to attach an image from your gallery to create some wonderful sketches. And we have got some additional options also for the sketches now, and the entire layout has also been changed. More on this very soon. I will be posting a dedicated video for the all new sketch to image that we have got. Next, Samsung has enhanced the existing Smart Select feature and has renamed it as AI Select, because there is a deep integration of AI onto Smart Select now. If you're selecting an image on the screen, it will show you some additional options on the contextual menu. If you're selecting text, we have got some additional options. So there is some enhancement, there is some deep AI integration onto Smart Select now. Next, Samsung has introduced something new called Sound Studio. If at all you want to erase the background noise on the video that you have taken, you'll be able to do that in a jiffy using this Sound Studio. All you need to do is just select the video, tap on the AI icon. It will take you to the Sound Studio. That is where the AI will recognize all kinds of background noise. It could be nature, it could be wind, it could be anything else, it could be crowd. So all that will be recognized. You can tap on auto to correct it, or you can manually reduce the noise to the extent that you want. So that's another amazing feature now we have got, which we have already seen on the Pixel phones. Having this on the brand new S25 Ultra is definitely amazing. Next, apparently Samsung has introduced the seamless updates on the Samsung Galaxy S25 series. We are yet to see this because once we get the first update, we'll be able to experience this. If you do not know what is seamless updates, it's basically updating the phone in the background while you're able to use your phone. All this while, whenever you get a security patch update or an OS upgrade update, the phone will turn off to update the device. But now that is not going to be the case. The update will happen in the background and we'll be able to use the phone as the update happens. Next, I almost forgot about the change that Samsung has made on the side key. Now when we press and hold on the side key, we can directly activate the Google's Gemini instead of Bixby. That's a big change, and we can see that there is some transition happening from Bixby to Google's Gemini, and I have been expecting this to happen and it has finally happened. But this doesn't mean that we cannot assign Bixby to the side key. We can still do that. We can choose either Bixby as Gemini as our assistant on the side key. And now Samsung has also integrated the Samsung's own applications into Gemini, so we'll be able to do some specific tasks like creating a note, setting a reminder, or creating a schedule on Samsung's own applications using Gemini. And Gemini is now integrated into Samsung Notes as well. So if at all you want to create a note, you'll be able to do that using Gemini. If you have a summary of the text which you want a Gemini to add it to Samsung Notes, it will be able to do that as well. So this is definitely a welcome change. We have been able to do this using Bixby, and now we are able to do this using Gemini as well. So we have got both the options. That is the beauty of Android, and thanks to Samsung for enabling this. Bixby is definitely good at system related tasks, but Gemini can do a lot more, and now getting the system app integration on Samsung Galaxy phone is also a welcome change. Next, when it comes to Samsung camera application, we have got some new features there as well. We can of course record the videos in log format for post-production editing, and we have got a new feature called best face. While you are taking a burst shot, you'll be able to select the best face for your image. Big upgrade in terms of the ultra wide camera, where we'll be able to take better images on this 50 megapixel ultra wide camera now on the S25 Ultra. Those are some important new software features or the AI related features on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Now this is definitely a big upgrade as long as these features remain on the S25 Ultra. But if at all Samsung provides these features to the previous phones as well, then this may not be an upgrade for the S25 Ultra users. But yeah, going forward, this is going to be the case. There won't be any major jump in the specifications in terms of hardware, but there will be a lot more features which will be added. It could be AI related features or any other productivity features. That is going to be the norm every year going forward. So that is what we have been seeing for the last couple of years, and that is going to be the case in the future. But yeah, as far as AI features are concerned, Samsung is going to stop offering all these features for free. I think Jan 2026 onwards, we are going to see some subscription-based AI features on Samsung Galaxy phones. We are yet to see which features will remain free and which features will be offered on subscription basis. Let's wait. I hope Samsung knows what it is doing. That is all I wanted to share with you in this video. Thanks a lot for watching, and thanks to Mayton who offers this amazing product Auto Pro X for sponsoring this video. The buying links are in the description. You can go ahead and check that out. And while you do that, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like if you find this video informative. I would really appreciate that. Thanks for watching. My name is Salian signing off. Cheers. Bye-bye.